Hi guys, see that amp meter fluctuate? Remember I told you about the inverter? It kind of fluctuated. Well, that's what's going on here. There's some hunting going on. I'm sorry, I'm all thumbs. I see my circuit. That thing draws too much power, I think. That's too big. But I'm running it anyway, because that's all I got right now. I got a couple more coming. I'm sorry, I blew those fuses. I'm really an all thumbs guy when it comes to this. See, it says 1010. I blew 220s. Embarrassingly, I hooked it up backwards again. I'll tell you, I feel so brain dead when it comes to split positive. It's pathetic. But it's running. Yay. Now we'll see. I told you before they were 12, 11 on both ends, but now the run battery, not the run battery, sorry, the charge battery is being drawn upon by the booster and sending it back to the set of run batteries here you're seeing that runs the inverter. Okay? So it was lower than this on both sides, and it's raising up. It's 1185. It was 1183, and this is getting higher too. So I don't know what to think or why it's doing it. All I know is you see that amp meter. Now that's not supposed to be in there, but that's measuring how much I'm taking out of the battery with this circuit. See this circuit here? I'm measuring the power. It's quite a bit of power, so I'm wasting, because this circuit draws something like 80 milliamps just to run. It's got a fan on it. But I wanted to balance it up. Look at that. It's higher already. It's higher over here. Something's not, I don't know if my readings are right. I've never done this before. I did it one time before with a different hookup. I have several. Oh, there goes a meter. I've never just hooked it straight up off the charge battery and sent it back. I had a scooter motor running with a digital one of these, a 400 watt, and that worked, but that was isolated. That was an isolated system. These are not isolated, and they are responding different, that's for sure. But I don't know what it's going to do or anything like that. I just wanted to hook it up and see it run. The funny thing about these circuits right here is they have a constant current, and that is, let me see if I can show it to you. The constant current dial is right here. It's a blue, see that one right there? And then this is the input voltage, and then this is the output voltage right there. You can't see it too well. And you got to adjust those with a watch screwdriver. And I have no idea. I just moved it a little bit each way and experimented with how to get it to respond at such low voltages. This one will do 120 on the output, and I'm only running 20. Let's see. Let me get over here and see. I got this meter hooked up to just one of the run batteries, but you'll see it's whoops, because my meter is not very sensitive, and I can't read the digits like I want, but 24.2, right? And it looks like that's going down again on the right. But I'm just hooking it to one battery also, so I can see what's happening in the battery one at a time. It seems to just be sitting there. Of course, none of this stuff travels down quickly. But I wanted you to realize that I've got past just the inverter part of it here. The inverter was just running on the 3 batteries you see, and then this one that I discharged in a standard format is now being charged, and they were all under load. They were one thing, and this is pretty much where I got with the battery, about 11 volts or so, 11.8 volts, and this is one of the run batteries here. But anyways, if you recall, the inverter takes a 1/2 amp, and I'm sending back a 1/2 amp. See it there? It's fluctuating around. I just try to dial it in the best I could, and that inverter does fluctuate, remember? So I don't know what to think. It just hunts all over, and it was really hard to tune them. And I may practice some more, but I got it to where it's not blowing fuses or anything, and which I hooked it up backwards. Ding. Oh man, I got a headache today. But I'm really anxious to see if that will just sit there for how long. And my light, see my light over there, just burning away. And of course we know it's going to take 68 hours to break even, and I've wasted off some power with this, playing around with it. But 2 o'clock, I'm going to mark the time is at 2 o'clock, and I need a more sensitive meter for this, so I can see this go up and down. I got one here somewhere. I just gotta go find it. I got this one over here we could use. That old-fashioned one there. That's got some extra digits on it. But as long as they work, don't matter how old they are. I think is that a fluke? Anyway. Alright, I just wanted you to see that this thing is running, and I have no idea if it's going to run like long or extra long. Let me hook my... That's the idea, though, to send some back to the front so you don't have to rotate batteries. Okay, 24.2 and 11, so it's just ring around the rosy, right? Splitting the positive, sending a pulse through to the charge battery, and sending another pulse circuit back to the front end, if you understand. We'll see how it goes, okay? I gotta quit blubbering here and upload this video for you, alright? Alright, bye.